How's it going, everyone? The Packers officially submitted their 53-man roster to the league office at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And between hours of 3 and 4, there were not really much news going on of who was released and who made the roster until like 3:58. Like, you got a couple of tweets of who made it, but not enough to fully figure out who made the 53-man roster. And as it became like 4 o'clock, I even had a comment on one of my previous videos saying Bo Melton was gone. That made me sad. But apparently that's not the case. The Packers tweeted out and have pretty much made a list of their official 53-man roster. I haven't even fully looked at this. Quickly hopped on here to make this. So going through it with you guys. Quarterback, we have 2 quarterbacks on the 53-man roster in Jordan Love and Malik Willis. And of course, Sean Clifford and Michael Pratt was released. Then at running back, we have 3 running backs. Josh Jacobs, Marshawn Lloyd is not getting put on IR, and Emmanuel Wilson made it. But A.J. Dillon is apparently going on IR, and from what I read, his season's officially over. He can't come back from that. So, sucks for A.J. Dillon. Didn't really see that one coming. If I read something and dive a little bit more into that A.J. Dillon thing, if he can come back, I'll say it on the next video that he is eligible, but from another tweet I read, I think it was from Bill Hubert, apparently his season is officially over. And then we release Ellis Merriweather and Nate McCrary. Over at wide receiver, we're keeping 6 wide receivers. So we have Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Dontavian Wicks, Malik Heath, and Bo Melton. And we ended up releasing Grant DeBose. So that kind of sucks. But unfortunately, we released Grant DeBose. Hopefully, he is a practice squad member of ours. Samari Toure, Julian Hicks, Dimitri Stanley, and Jalen Wayne. Then over at tight end, we are keeping Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft, and Ben Sims. Tyler Davis will go on IR. That was pretty much expected. And we released Joel Wilson, Besiah Swinson, and Henry Pearson. I had Henry Pearson as a fullback when I was talking about the tight ends, but they have him listed as a tight end. So he's officially been released. Over on the offensive lineman side, we are keeping Elton Jenkins, Josh Myers, Rasheed Walker, Zach Tom, Jordan Morgan, expected all that. Sean Ryan, kind of expected him to make it. Andre Dillard has officially made it, probably because of his performance at left tackle. Jacob Monk, also expected. Kadeem Telford, and Travis Glover. Then we release Royce Newman, Caleb Jones, Luke Tenuta, Lecitus Smith, and officially Donovan Jennings did not make the roster. Now, over on the defensive side, at defensive end, we are keeping Preston Smith, Rashawn Gary, Lucas Van Ness, Kingsley Ignabari, Brenton Cox Jr., and Aaron Mosby has officially made the roster. I saw a tweet from someone. He didn't really have many credentials, but apparently he actually asked Aaron Mosby to give him like some insider information if he made it, and he said he did. But I couldn't really confirm it, so I didn't say anything about it. But officially, Aaron Mosby has made it. But we did release Deslin Alexandri, Keyshawn Banks, Zach Morton, and Brevin Allen. Over on the defensive tackle side, we're keeping Kenny Clark, TJ Slayton, Devontae Wyatt, Carl Brooks, and Colby Wooden. And we are apparently going to put on IR, designated to return, Jonathan Ford. So apparently, based off that wording, A.J. Dillon is actually officially done for the season. And then we did release James Esther, Spencer Wage, and Keontae Shad. Over on the inside linebacker position, we're keeping 5. So we got Quay Walker, Isaiah McDuffie, Eric Wilson, Edrin Cooper, and Tyron Hopper. Not really shocking there. And we released Christian Welch, Christian Young, and Chris Russell, and waived Raylan Goforth. Over at the cornerback position, we are keeping 5 with Jair Alexander, Eric Stokes, Keyshawn Nixon, Carrington Valentine, and Corey Valentine. Then we released Robert Rochelle, Kalen King. Wow, Kalen King. That kind of, wow. Okay, so we're releasing Kalen King. I feel like he'll be a practice squad member, I hope. I thought we would keep him with 6, but apparently I'm wrong. And Jamon Green. And we have waived LJ Davis. Over at safety, we're keeping Xavier McKinney, Javon Bullard, Evan Williams, good job Evan Williams, Zane Anderson, and Ketan Oladapo, while releasing Anthony Johnson Jr. and Benny Sapp III. And then over on the special team side for the specialty ones, we're keeping Daniel Whelan at punter, Greg Joseph currently at kicker, and Matt Orzek once again at long snapper. And we did release Anders Carlson and Alex Hale. I thought Alex Hale might be kept on the roster just because he's an international player, but I guess not. And that's your official 53-man roster from the Packers website. Couple of shockers there. I know it was a very difficult decision on some of the positions to figure out who to cut because someone has to get cut for the 53-man roster. But out of this entire roster, who was a shock to you guys? Let me know down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.